welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam. I've been in Texas for a year now. I'm a New Yorker if you didn't know. I am from the East Coast and I moved to Texas right after college. So I want to give you my pros and cons. Let's get started. One con is that this is a dog-friendly neighborhood. Now, where I grew up, if you see a dog, you run. You don't pet it, okay? You don't come near it. You cross the street and you go home. Everyone has a dog here. There are 2 dog parks on my street. There's dogs everywhere. They're walking their dog every hour of the day. Literally, when I leave my apartment, I have to look left and right just to make sure a dog is, not right there. It doesn't pop up, There's been a couple of times where, like, I'm walking up or down the stairs and I open the door and there's boom, there's a dog. I'm like, where is the owner? Literally, the dog is right here and the owner is like down the hall or like down the street. I'm like, your leash is too long, ma'am or sir. Like, if you don't wrap that leash around your wrist a couple of times, I'm like, you need to be near your dog. You never know. And I've been attacked by 2 dogs when I was younger. So that's why I'm fearful, I'm fearful of dogs. Big dogs, pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, all them big dogs. A pro is that there's so many good restaurants nearby. There's a variety of food. Kind of reminds me of New York City, where you can get different types of cuisines in one area. So there's Mediterranean, there's Salvadorian, there's Mexican, there's Latin, there's Jamaican food. Oh my gosh, there's food from around the world here, and restaurants are nearby. You don't even have to drive too far to get good food, honestly, or just to get anywhere. Nail salon is nearby, car wash is nearby. Anything you need is nearby, which is like pretty nice. My mom lives in Pennsylvania, Delaware County, and the only good place to go to nearby is Pat's Pizza. To get good food, you have to go 30 or 40 minutes away, which is unfortunate. So it's really nice that Dallas-Fort Worth has so many good restaurants. Okay, one con is that you can't drive to another state within an hour. It's not like the East Coast where you can go from like Philly to Delaware within 30 minutes, or like New York to Connecticut within like 2 hours. No. North, west, south, east, you're still stuck in Texas. I feel like you have to drive more than 5 hours, or more than 5 or 6 hours to get to a different state, which is unfortunate. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you are, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 193 by the end of this month, so help me get to that goal. I love the houses here in Texas. I'm going to add some pictures onto the screen so you can see what they look like, but they're just so nice. They're spacious. The backyard is big and nice, and you get a lot for your money here compared to New York. Like, the houses are small. If you want a big house like Texas, you have to pay more, right? So you get a lot for your money here in Texas. The houses in New York are like really close together too, and the backyards are not as big. So I feel like compared to New York, I think it'd be better for me to buy a house here. But unfortunately, everyone is moving here to Texas like me and buying up all the houses. People from California, they're looking at houses for $500K or $600K. That's cheap to them here in Texas. That's a steal because houses in California are like $1 million. So they're giving cash offers, so inflation has gone up, house prices have gone up, but hopefully it'll come down because that's one of the reasons why I moved here. So it's definitely a pro for me. I like the style of houses here. Okay guys, this is something that I didn't think about when moving here, but no beaches. I remember back in New York, I used to go to Jones Beach, Coney Island for fun during the summertime, but I didn't go to the beach. I think beaches may be in Houston or San Antonio, but there's none here in Dallas, which is unfortunate. So I just went to the pool all summer, and I feel like the pool for me is if I want to go swimming. Now, I can't swim, but I do a little something in the pool. Now, the beach, I go to relax, it's a time to just close my eyes, lay back and relax. So I do miss the beach. It's a con for me. People are friendly here, and I've spoken to some people who moved here around the same time just like me, and they say the same thing. They are friendly. Now, some people in New York, it's not everyone, you can't always just say hi to a stranger. They'll look at you like, do I know you? Do I owe you money? Like, why are you talking to me? But here you can, you can go on a walk and say hi to someone and strike up a conversation, which is really nice. It's too hot. It is way too hot. And I knew that coming here, but man, it's so hot. You know when the season is changing and in the East Coast it gets a little cooler? Nope, it's still hot here. And it's like in the high 90s. It's so hot. I don't understand why it's so hot here. Like, when is it gonna cool down? In like a week or two, it's gonna be fall, so I'm expecting it to cool down a bit, but we'll see. Honestly, Christmas didn't feel like Christmas. I know that it doesn't snow here, but it wasn't as cold. It gets really cold back in New York. Like, you're wearing a hat, gloves, scarves, a big jacket, you have layers on. Here, I think I had like a turtleneck with a light jacket on, and that was it. And I wanted like a little bit of snow, just a little bit. I don't want to show, but just a little snow. But I didn't get any of that. Like, it didn't feel like Christmas. Okay, my last pro is that the cost of living is lower here. If you're making $100K in New York, living in Manhattan, paying $3,000-$4,000 for one bedroom, you can get a lot for your money here. That $100K can get you a one bedroom that's 1,000 square feet and has a lot of amenities, rather than being in a one bedroom or even a two bedroom, sharing an apartment with a roommate and not having any amenities. So it's really nice. Things are less here, in my opinion. There's no state tax, but it doesn't even matter because they get you with tolls and property tax, and when you go to the store, there's like 8.25% tax, which I didn't realize. I went to Target the other day, got a couple of items, and I saw that the tax was 8.25, and it was additional $5. So they get you there. But overall, the cost of living is much lower. So those are my pros and cons. Overall, I'd like to hear so far. I really don't have any major complaints. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment down below if you have any questions. And if you're from Texas, let me know what you think about my pros and cons. I see you in my next video. Bye.